Well, it's looking like the saga for Diddy's legal battles continues. Diddy's latest victim, which happens to be a woman who hung out with him and Aaron Hall back in the day, has now come forward with new allegations. Let's break this down.
Interesting development in one of the lawsuits, and this one concerns a woman named Lisa Gardner. And she claims that back in 1990, when she was just 16 years old, she and a friend met Combs and Hall at MCA Records when they were invited back to Hall's apartment for an after party. And while at Hall's apartment, Lisa Gardner was allegedly offered drinks and was coerced into having sex with Sean Combs. She said that she was shocked, that she was traumatized, and then all of a sudden, after that happened, she claims Hall barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced her to have sex with him. And Gardner, allegedly a couple of days later, claims that Combs came to the home where she and her friend were staying, and Combs was irate, and he began assaulting and choking her to the point that she passed out. Lisa Gardner says this.
Now, on top of the multiple victims coming forward willing to testify, and the feds have yet to reveal what evidence they do have in their possession from them raids on Diddy's home. You also got witnesses like Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, who stated he would be willing to testify against Diddy if the feds happen to be in need of his services. I'm willing to bet it's a few more witnesses willing and ready to do the same thing. Now, as far as Diddy being prosecuted for actual crimes, I think it's going to come down to what evidence the feds manage to get their hands on. And they probably reaching out to Diddy's inner circle right now, offering some deals.
I have no problem sitting in the court of law, doing my due diligence, and testifying on stuff that I already spoke of on the internet. I will tell what I saw when I went to the hospital. Now, Young Miami's seen a lot of stuff, and she probably been in part of a lot of stuff because she said she liked to be peed on. She could have been playing, I don't know. I don't know, don't really care. But those three women, they're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about, and the investigators are gonna ask them because they wanna know, because Lil Rod did say that she had taken part in young girls being there in a sexual act. So now, those three women, Cassie, Gina, and Young Miami, they might be the star witness. Diddy had the power to make people do things they may not want to do.
Now let's just think about some simple common sense right now as far as the Diddy situation, right? The fact that he paid Cassie off as fast as he did as soon as she went public about all of the allegations that she made towards Diddy lets me know what she was ready to expose if he didn't send that bread through was a whole lot worse than the accusations that she did expose. And to me, basic common sense tells me that's why he broke her off them M's as fast as he did. And the feds know this as well. And it's more likely Cassie will be a star witness for the prosecution, along with some other several victims close to Diddy's circle, man. I'm pretty sure they done sat Cassie down and sat Young Miami down, the alleged drug mule. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the feds is working some things out, man. You feel me? And it's looking like Diddy's legal battles have officially, taken a turn for the worse, man. Straight up. And in my opinion, Diddy know this as well, man. He know that these feds is about to come full force at him with whatever evidence they done got from that raid, whatever deals they done made. He know that the storm about to get bigger, man. Straight up. And maybe, just maybe that's the reason he been liquidating all his companies, getting that cash together for all the millions that he about to spend going to trial, man.
Diddy sells off Revolt shares. Now, if you remember, Diddy stepped down from his position as chairman of Revolt back in November. Now it's being reported that he sold off his shares in the company.
Now, you also got other celebrities named in Diddy's lawsuits as well, such as Cuba Gooding Jr. And he in one of the recent lawsuits, I'm sure y'all heard, from one of Diddy's producers for allegedly groping the man, touching him in all several different type of areas on the man's body. And the reason why Diddy is tied into that incident is because I guess the whole thing took place on Diddy's yacht. And, you know, Diddy pretty much set up the situation. He was the wingman or whatever, however you want to call it. But anyway, Cuba Gooding Jr., man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. This man got a history of these type of allegations. And this is the victim filing that lawsuit, man. And I can't lie. They say a picture worth 1,000 words. I don't know why your face is that close to that man's face. But anyway, like I said, Cuba Gooding Jr., he definitely got a history of sexual allegations. Just last year, he settled a $6 million civil lawsuit over an incident involving a woman who was in his hotel room. And back in 2018, he ended up pleading guilty to sexual misconduct for forcibly kissing a nightclub worker. But he ended up withdrawing that plea, and he pled guilty to a non-criminal harassment violation after completing 6 months alcohol and behavior treatment. So I can't, he definitely got a history of, you know, sexual misconduct. That's just, it is what it is. And like I said, that picture, man, was worth 1,000 words. I don't know why that man was that close up on him. And, you know, in the past, you know, Cuba definitely got some weird behaviors, man. So, like I said, man, it looks like Diddy, his legal battles, man, they far from over, man. And it's looking like it's looking like he going down the same route R. Kelly went, man, with all these victims willing to testify on top of filing these lawsuits. Like I said, it all boiled down to what they done came up with from them raids, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got all these victims ready to testify against this dude on top of whatever they done found, if they done found some videos and whatnot, then it's all she wrote. Not only is this man going to end up doing football numbers, but them accounts is going to be drained, man. So you can liquidate all you want, put things in your kids' names and all that. It all boils down to what them feds got, man. And like I said, this picture right here worth 1,000 words, man. Cuba Gooding, this is weird behavior, brother. Straight up and down. Even that look on your face right there. Just weird behavior, man. But like I said, we're going to see how all this play out, man. Y'all stay tuned. I'm pretty sure more allegations will be coming forward. So we're going to stay tuned and stay locked in. And we're going to stay updated. You feel me? But anyway, this Bezo, man. Y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe. I said what I said.